Welcome back to Doc's Booth. Peggy and I just got back from our trip from Michigan. We went to the Woodward Dream Cruise, 2019 edition. We did it with the Team Shelby, and it was a great package to enjoy a week long of activities. All started out, of course, but loading up the car and the trailer, tying it all down, and taking off from Phoenix. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're getting ready to go to the Woodward Dream Cruise. We're going to be doing that via my brother's pickup truck. He came all the way from Michigan to help us get the GT500 to the Dream Cruise. And that truck, it's a monster. We're depending on it to drag the Shelby safely to Michigan and back to Arizona after the event. But before we get started and do our final checks, Peggy prepared a great breakfast, and we're going to fill our bellies with some wonderful food. And then we're going to make sure that everything's tied down good and tight. The Dearborn Invasion package set up by Team Shelby included a lot of great events along the way throughout an entire week. Includes some tours through some private collectors of their Mustangs, one of a kinds. We're going to be at the Shelby Snake Pit. As well as a couple of days of racing on Gingerman Raceway, and that's where it's at. South Haven, Michigan, first stop. And making our way across the United States, pretty much the whole damn thing, from Arizona all the way to Michigan, traveling from state to state. Right, Peg?
Yeah. On and on.
We're off. We're on our way now. No turning back.
No turning back. We got it.
And Peggy's in the back seat, enjoying the life of leisure. One quick stop to Walmart, pick up some ice, a couple of snacks, and then hit the road. What's that?
They don't care.
Yeah, they do care. Hey, Gingerman Raceway, here we come. Yeah! Hey, we're hitting Flagstaff finally on our way to Detroit, to the Dream Cruise. And don't forget Gingerman Raceway. And making sure we hit 40 East to get on our way. Here we go. Still heading through Nebraska, or not Nebraska, we're still heading through New Mexico, just outside of Albuquerque, bearing down on the border in another few hours. So we finally made it to Texas. So we have a very strong suspicion we're in Oklahoma now.
Yes, we are. Oklahoma City, it starts heading north.
We're gonna hit Highway 44 soon. Start our way north. We're leaving Oklahoma City, headed for Tulsa. We're gonna bed down in Tulsa. So we're in Missouri now.
Yes, we are. We just crossed over into Missouri.
Make our first pit stop for the day. This guy's got a weed bladder, that's for sure. All right, we gotta hit 55 and start heading up towards 80, and 80 into 94 takes us into South Haven. But before we get there, we definitely got to take a good long look at the arches here in St. Louis before moving on. Oh, in Illinois. I can't remember the last time I was in Illinois or in Missouri. Soon Indiana once we get there for the tiny little bit that we'll be in Indiana. Hey, we're here in South Haven, Michigan, just getting up in the morning, first day of track time. And we're gonna head off to the racetrack in just a few minutes. Hey, our first stop was Gingerman Raceway, and that was spectacular. There's that said about having a good time in Gingerman, that's for sure.
That was his highlight.
that was it. That was great. That really was great.
In 800 feet, turn right.
You're right.
800 feet, turn right.
Gingerman Raceway, we're pulling in now. We're going to be getting the GT500 off the trailer here in just moments.
You got to climb in there. go.
We're going to Costco, dear. You're going the wrong way.
Alright, well, I'll get it figured out. But, so we had a lot of time at the track, 2 days worth at the track, actually. So there was like a dozen sessions between 2 days, and we didn't catch them all. But boy, we had one hell of a great time at the Dearborn Raceway. Even Peggy was in the car with me for a couple of laps, first time ever. And yeah, for 2 laps, that's all it was. Her screaming inside me. I was like, you gotta get out of here.
Okay, you need a handle or something on it.
There's no handles. So that was
Like a roller coaster ride.
it was fun. It was fun. And then my brother went for a couple of rides. He lasted the whole session, 2 of them. And one of them on the first day, the 13th, and another session on the 14th, on Wednesday. So he had a great time. He also said it was like putting all the rides in a carnival all together in one ride, and that's about what it felt like. And he was kind of scared. He admitted it. It was kind of scary.
Yeah, you're a scary driver.
And then we loaded the car back up from Dearborn Raceway, and right from the racetrack we headed east to the east coast of Michigan. The Dearborn Raceway, you see, was on the west coast of Michigan at South Haven, Michigan. And then we had to make our way to Detroit, actually, on the east side. So we did that on Wednesday evening. I got to my sister's house about 6:30 in the afternoon. So it was a fun trip. Then we unloaded the car, took off after dinner, and checked into the hotel. Thursday, that would have been Thursday the 15th. We went on a tour with Team Shelby, and we drove as a group to a couple of private collectors, going to gather with other GT 500s and GT 350s, other Shelbys, take a tour of a few museums and other car high performance locations that had a lot to do with the development of the Mustang and some of the Mustang muscle cars through the year. And the whole green but it was,
If I want to be with you, I gotta do it too.
yeah. This must be the place, huh?
So this is carbon fiber.
William Deary's private collection. That's where the first stop's going to be. All right, we're here at the first stop, and we will see what's going on. It was an amazing collection. About a dozen or so cars.
There
And
was 13 of them, except for those little ones.
13 cars, and there was an amazing collection. Each one of them were a special car with some historic value to them, so they were like prized possessions for anybody to have them. For this guy to have all of those was just simply amazing. So that was amazing. After that, we drove from his house to a place called Watson Engineering down south of Detroit. We are in the back of the pack, the line of Shelby's, heading back towards town, towards the Detroit area, to Watson Cobra jets built with 2018 bodies that were just gorgeous, gorgeous cars. And each one of them had over 1,000 horsepower. And when we walked in there, we stood around about a dozen of them. It was actually an order of 60, and there was a dozen left. The rest of them were already delivered. And he said that we were standing in front of about 15,000 horsepower collectively. Had like
They wouldn't let us take pictures of it.
Wouldn't let us take a picture though. The cars, the empty shells were put on a rotisserie, and they would just work on them and flip them around and do what they had to do and move them on to the next guy, or the next guy would come to the car, one or the other. All the components and pieces were put into the shell by hand, so they were all hand-built cars pretty much. And then from there we went to Bernardi. I think his last name was Bernardi. I'll have to check on that. But he had a collection of 63 Mustangs in a garage, and he was a retired Ford exec. And that was one hell of a collection there too. He had cars from through the ages. And here we are. I'll pull in here. We're going into the Bugatti collection.
This is what I'm driving this week. So July and August, we try and drive convertibles. Cobra R's, that's got radial PA. You know that goes here. On top, these are project cars. There's a big one down here, that's my daughter's. That was a 3-speed on 6-speed manual trans. She wanted to change an automatic, so her and I changed it a couple years ago. But that's not a real big one. It's a big name. Small design. But it's funny that it would say 40. Oh, that's interesting.
Serial number is the model here, not the 40.
I think it's probably small.
And he was out there at Gingerman Racetrack with him and his wife. They were both driving their own race cars.
We made 50 of these in 12, 13, and 14, and you bought it just like this as a part number. And it's made for IMSA racing. It's fully caged. There's no door panels. I mean, it's just skins all the way around. They're 90 grand new. I bought it with 600 miles on it from the guy that owns MGW Shifters, and then he put a Cobra jet intake, headers, straight exhaust out the back, and a tune, so it's got a few more horsepower than a regular one.
And they were both out on the track with us. I didn't really realize it was them at the time, but not until we were in his garage looking at his collection.
You drove like a Mustang, like mine, or?
Yeah, but it was red. His boss
But
was
was
yellow.
it street legal, or was it?
I don't think her car was street legal.
Yep.
And that was the second day. That was Thursday. That was the tour day. And then on Friday, we got up and went as a group with the Team Shelby team. Went to the Henry, which is the short form for the Henry Ford Museum, which is an incredible place.
Yeah, I got a ton of stuff.
Tons of stuff, and it's not just about cars. It's about everything in life. It's like a time capsule in a huge building that there's just some of everything in there. Just to the growth of humanity more than anything else, I guess, which was kind of a unique situation. There's furniture and farm implements and complete trains. I mean, they're from the engine all the way to the caboose. Trains that all the cars look like stagecoaches. So there is a lot of different kinds of things there. It's not just all about cars. That took all day. Well, we spent the day there with Team Shelby, and it was a great time.
Today or tomorrow?
What do you drive?
I drive a 2012 Shelby GTS.
And your
My
name?
name is Jason Margaret. I'm a Michigan director for Team Shelby.
Alright, cool.
Hi, my name is Rich Michaels. I'm the Illinois director for Team Shelby, and I drive a 2016 rental car, Hertz GTH.
Cool.
My name is Paul Masoli. I'm out of Chicago, and I drive a 2014 GT500 convertible.
Okay.
Terry Tozy out of St. Louis, Missouri. I have a 2018 Shelby GT Focus.
Richard.
Glenn is married. Come up from Maryland. Got a 2018.
Need my ticket, man.
Thank you.
Don and Anne Marie Truza, known as Donnie and Marie. We represent Tennessee. We got a 2010 GT500 with snakeskin stripes.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Hi, Josh LePage from Illinois. Cal, I drive the GT500.
All right, thanks, guys. Let's get on inside, I guess. You don't see a difference in what? From and what car you drove?
Jim Hardy. I'm from Brantford, Ontario, Canada, and I drove my 07 Shelby GT500. Hey, I'm Mike Hickey from Toronto, Canada, GT500 07.
You're fine, don't worry about it.
Susie Crawford, Indian chapter director, Team Shelby. Didn't bring my partner.
So who you are and what you're driving?
All right, Gary Calhauer. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm driving the 2015 Mustang GT.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
From there, we had a few hours off and then we went back to the hotel and relaxed, caught our breath. And then we went to a mystery murder train ride dinner party, pretty much, in a place called Blissfield, Michigan, which was about an hour and a half drive from the hotel south. And it was an incredible time. It was awesome. It was so funny.
In case you don't know, I'm Deborah. Deborah Cadabra. Ta-da!
Created this scenario and grew into a murder that took place on the train while we were having dinner, and the train was moving down the track at about 5 miles an hour. You know, yeah, 5 miles an hour in one direction for about an hour and a half, 5 miles an hour back to the other direction. So part of the Dearborn invasion experience that we got going on is now the murder mystery train ride with dinner in Blissfield, Michigan, and that's where we're headed now. So you guys are in for the ride whether you want to or not. We're on our way. Blissfield, Michigan at the train depot. We're about ready to get on the train, and as you can see, there's a collection of the Shelbys, 350s and 500s. Of course, my brother wouldn't allow me to bring mine because he couldn't fit. So I got left out of the crowd, and I'm feeling pretty lonely about that. But all the other GTs and all the other Shelbys are here in full force. Look around.
Okay, I'm Steve White from the Motor City area, and got a 2016 GT350.
All right.
I like to play around with.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Yeah.
All right.
Ernie Abercrombie. I drove a 2012 Boss 302 with the mistake.
All right. Gotcha.
My name is Chad. I have a 2018 GT.
All right. We're good. I didn't get you yet.
My son drove.
Oh, okay. What'd your son drive?
I think it was 2016 F-150.
Okay.
Tim Stevie,
Okay.
19 GT350R.
All right. Yeah, it's the blue one. I've been following you around for days.
Yeah, for days. Yeah.
All right. Great.
That's the only way.
Taking the camera with you, or?
I am taking the camera with.
He's not expecting me. No, I'm not supposed to be here. no, I'm supposed to be in jail. Surprise! I went to jail a little bit. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Jail! yeah, just thinking about you. yeah, no, not so much. Yeah.
It's Howie Cheetah. He is bad to the bone. Every time somebody says his name, I'd like you all to go, boo! Howie
Howie Cheatham. Boo! Good.
I'm sure that you're all aware that our host, Mr. Howie Cheatham, inadvertently killed all the talent for Hollywood.
Boo! I'm not so sure that was inadvertent.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
Green. Poison ivy.
Tree, grass, tree, bush, grass, tree. So it was, but the speed of the train wasn't the whole thing. It was just an incredible time on the train. Really funny. It was great. It was really great. We're going to do some videos about each of those to some extent, but this one was good too. What? The food was pretty good too. Yeah. Well, like I said, we're going to do some videos that are going to show some of those things in more in depth, but we just wanted to give you an idea of what we did. It was a week full of events, but it didn't stop it with just the train ride and the dinner, because that was on Friday night. So we got back to the hotel pretty late, like 11:30 or something like that. And of course, Saturday the 17th was the Dream Cruise day. So we got up really early, like 6 o'clock. Well, no, we got up about 5 to get to congregate as a group of Shelby's to drive from the hotel, which was about an hour, to Woodward Avenue. And by the time we got there, it took forever to get to the snake pit. And that's where we were parking as a group.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, and then the route guidance will start.
All right, the day of the cruise, Saturday morning.
Route guidance is now finished.
Boy, good thing we got here. They're all leaving already.
Yeah.
It says 6:30. It's not 6:30 yet. Well, that clock says it's not.
Okay, putting on my sunglasses. My alter ego takes over. I'm good.
Hang on. Yeah, you should be good. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Team Shelby?
Yes.
Okay, honey. Follow these cars. They're going to walk you guys down to your lot.
All right. Thank you.
Have that.
That's the last of them.
No, you try your car.
Yeah, that's cool, huh? Look at my Mustang Alley. All right. That guy's one of our group.
Yeah, we're trying to get everyone in one line, and we'll take you down the center.
Okay.
So that we can park you all down in Mustang Alley.
All right.
I don't think any of them will let you drive their car.
Is this street Mustang Alley?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this whole street's Mustang Alley, and then we got to leave a fire lane in case there's emergency
Okay.
somewhere.
They tell me that, but I can't be sure.
One. All right, we're gonna hold these guys up, and then you can park those over there. Hold this guy up here.
Look at all the different kinds of wheels, man. There are so many different kinds of wheels.
Different. And look how plain it is. Plain. That looks like it's back in.
Yeah, that's like your car.
Hey.
Morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good. A little
right.
early without coffee, but
Yeah.
I'll survive.
Yeah, us too. In the snake pit, which was right off of what they called Mustang Alley. Mustang Alley was a street, 9 Mile Road, in Ferndale,
There was
Michigan.
a bunch of Mustangs. They were so cool.
Oh yeah, there was just the street was lined up on both sides of Mustangs and went on for more than a mile. It seemed like,
A long way.
a long way, and there was a lot of Mustangs there on Mustang Alley. And the Snake Pit was a few blocks off of Woodward in a parking lot right off of Mustang Alley, and that's where we were parked with the rest of the Shelbys that were part of that Team Shelby package.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yep. All right, man. Stay safe. All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, yep.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
We are pulling out of the Team Shelby Snake Pit and we're ready to go back to the hotel. It was an incredible day.
We didn't go the way we came, or
I think we have to go out that way. I don't know if
I don't think
letting
we have
people
to.
out.
I don't think we have to.
This time. Tony! It was great talking to folks about the car, and
Nope, my hair's supposed to cut away.
felt really good about the whole deal. There was some folks that were subscribers that came up to me. That started on Dearborn Raceway. We did all of those events together as a group, which was really exciting for us. And we spent most of the day, we spent all day at the Snake Pit talking to tons of people about the GT500 and our experience as well. We were joined there by a bunch of our family members, and that was pretty cool. My brother was there with his wife. One of his sons, my nephew, was there. A couple of my cousins showed up, so it was kind of a fun-filled week. But it didn't stop there. There was more. There was on Sunday morning, there was another car show going on at Ford headquarters, which was really a short hop. We are headed to Ford headquarters at One America in Dearborn, Michigan. We're gonna actually get my my airbag recall done right there at Ford headquarters this morning. I came here, I'm gonna get my airbag service.
Yes.
So where do I need to get to? I think booth number 7 or something like that?
You park in the field, and then they got a tent that says, let's pull up. There's a tent that says airbag recall, just see the guy, he'll have it done.
I wanted to be in this show, you know how I am. And but Peggy, bless her heart, she's exhausted. From the hotel, so went to the car show, walked around for a while, had some a recall booth there, and my car showed up to be due for a passenger side airbag recall, so they assigned me a tech writer, a service writer, and assigned me a technician, and we went out to where the car was parked, and he did the job right there on the spot. So I had my recall, my airbag recall done right there at Ford headquarters in the parking lot, which is kind of cool, I thought. So we're coming up on the car now just so we can get that airbag taken care of. Yeah, I just came and I'm all set, so
just be careful and go around.
all right. And then after that,
I didn't go.
She didn't go. She didn't want to go.
I wasn't even ready when he got back.
she was tuckered out. But that was the week. That was pretty much the week's end as far as the events go. We spent another few days there at my sister's house with her little girls, and that was a lot of fun.
Her little granddaughter.
Her granddaughters, rather. I'm sorry.
Keep right onto I-94 East.
Talk to you later. later. We're in the driveway. We're going to get out of the car.
All right. We'll see you in a little while.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Her granddaughters.
3 years old. They're
3 years
so
old.
cute.
And we
That's
had,
her house.
yeah, I'll get back to that. But we had a great time there too, and it was a lot of fun. And they were so cute.
Hi, Doc Booster. I want to be, when I grow up, a football player.
Football player?
I want to be Dr. Boost with a hat.
There, I got them talking about the GT500 and Doc's Boost, and it was really
He was
funny.
forcing them to say it was her favorite car ever.
They were saying it.
One of them said, it was my favorite car is a motorcycle. It goes really fast.
Yeah, I did appreciate that.
That was funny though.
But it was funny, it was cute. They're pretty cool. So hey, that's like I said, and that pretty much wrapped up the vacation, and then of course the trip back. So all the states that we went through, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and then back to Arizona in reverse order, just like we did at the beginning of this video. So then we're back home and had a few days of rest and recuperation before the normal life took over again. So that's about it. So I guess all that's left now is to close this video out, and that's it. So anything you want to say and to close it out, Peg?
Bye-bye.
There you go. Just set them out full. So hey, if you haven't subscribed to Doc's Boost, go ahead and take this opportunity, and we'll see you in the next video, alright? Have a great day. Later.